Hey everybody, we're here for what D&D game is this? Fucking very public spanking. We're here for the very public spanking D&D recap. It's been a long week and it's only fucking Monday. Fucking showers broke again. Pulled my fucking back. Don't worry about it though. Like in terms of like me fucking up my back, this one is a delight. Like I haven't had to sleep on the floor or anything last night. So, that's pretty decent. But anyways, fucking before we go into the deluge that is Stardew Valley, I figured we'd give a week, just a week break from from video game videos because let's face it, the last 2-3 weeks have kind of been a deluge of that because I've gotten lazy and, well, no, not really. For fucking once, I haven't been fucking lazy. I've been doing a lot of fucking shit. I've had like 8 new fucking D&D games pop up. Fucking, like, there's a shit ton of things to work on in the house. Like, obviously, I didn't do a good enough job fixing the fucking shower the first time, so I'm gonna need to put more fucking time and effort into that one. So, fucking, and also not to mention, like, any time that I did get free time last week, it was devoted to fucking doing 50 hours of fucking Stardew Valley. So, there we go. Anyways, very public spanking D&D recap. So, last time we left I also missed a lot of shit in the last recap because I did it so fucking late compared to the game and I forgot a lot of things. I forgot that I hit Jimson's character in the back of the head with my Morning Star because I nat rolled. So that was fun. Not for Jim or me. Maybe the ogre skeletons. But then do ogres do do ogres period feel fun? And then by extension, do their skeletons feel fun? I don't know. So we're making our way through the dungeon we've been trapped in because there's no exit. Also, Leon is dying or something. Like, who knows what's up with Leon, because again, you'll spoiler alert, Leon's probably not who he says he is, which is sad because I've grown to like the old Cooger. Cooter. Codger. That's the word I was thinking of. Not cooter. That's a vagina. Anyways, so we start wandering around, and really me and Jason at this point are kind of stalling because we know like this was the last Pathfinder arc, like the last Pathfinder game for this arc until we finish up an arc with Traveler. So I was like, no, I wasn't like. So we were like, hey, let's maybe stall for some time, but that didn't work because we bumbled fucked into the giggle room. So we just start hearing giggling, and there's a lot of slime. Oh yeah, and I forgot. Nick's character Sola, just because, hey, it wouldn't be fair if fucking 2 of the Pathfinder characters got curses and not the third character. Sola got cursed this time around, and he legitimately got the worst curse. Like, my curse honestly didn't turn out to be a curse. Like, maybe for everyone else it turned out to be a curse, but not for me. And Jason's curse, like, yeah, it was kind of a hindrance, but it ultimately saved the day really last game. Sola's curse is he had to basically eat everything he saw. Like, anything edible or vaguely edible, he had to eat it. And he ate all our food, and basically we were going to start starving to death. So that was fun. So going back to the giggle room. So we're moving through the giggle rooms, and I immediately am like, you know what, before combat begins, because we know what's coming. It's fucking micro. It's been hinted at this entire arc. We knew it was fucking coming. So I immediately buff up, and since now I was a 4th level alchemist, I got bull strength, which increased my strength all the way up to 24 when I fully buff. So that's really nice, and you'll see why it's really nice. So we finally get to the door where the laughing is the loudest. We kick it open, and there's Micro. Big old QBUs with some eyeballs and a pacifier and a little bit of and a little bitty brain inside. So immediately me and Jason are just like, well, this is it. We're fucked. We legitimately have nothing to fight a fucking ooze. Like, I had a couple ideas. First, I was going to throw sand at it because, you know, that's what you do to something gross and slimy. You put some dirt, some grit, some sawdust, some sand, whatever. You know, that's what janitors at fucking schools do when a kid throws up. You get a handful of fucking blue sawdust and throw it on the fucking puke. 1 second, I'm lighting a cigarette. So yeah. So me and Jason are immediately panicking. We're saying our goodbyes. Micro lurches forward. This is where the magic happens. So, anybody who's like, I've been on Roll20 for 5 years. Probably actually closer to 7. So, I am used to Roll20's fucking garbage rolls. Like I said it, like that was one of the things probably if you go back and watch the first game, I explained to everybody, it's like, look, Roll20, like one of the reasons we are fairly like inconsistent with how strong we are as a group of characters is Roll20 is very inconsistent. At least the free version, because, well, Nick, well, this will go into the Starfinder game update I do for that, but like, let's just say Nick got the pay version, and I'm willing to bet that the free version of Roll20 skews low on purpose. But not tonight. Well, not Saturday night, because as soon as Micro lurched forward, he came into my attack zone, and I attacked of opportunity him. And not only did I attack of opportunity him, I fucking critted him. I fucking critted that motherfucker so hard, I one-shot him. The big bad, the big fucker who's been teased this entire arc, one-shotted. It's like if fucking goddamn when Vegeta and Nappa showed up, fucking Goku treated him like fucking Raccoon from the fucking Frieza arc. Like Vegeta just shows up and he's like, I'm Vegeta, I'm Prince of all. Like elbow right to the fucking gut. Like that. So yeah, I legitimately felt bad for Angus. I feel bad for Micro. Like Micro paid money for that character, and I just fucking ripped through it like a bullet through tissue paper. But again, this is the thing with Elijah. This is the thing with playing an alchemist. Once you get fully buffed, you're the Hulk. You're a monster. Like legitimately, that's it. Like. Now, to be fair, there are a lot of trade-offs with that. Like, one, it takes me like 5 fucking rounds to fully buff, which was why I was like, in this game, I kept asking Angus, is combat happening right now? Are we in a round of combat? I'm drinking all of my potions. So yeah, we defeated the Micro. And then we came to our hardest boss. A stupid fucking puzzle from a fucking 1990s video game. So we literally spent probably two of the 4 hours Saturday trying to figure out a fucking stupid crystal puzzle. Like, way to go from like a high to a fall. Like, I was like, man, Angus, I felt so fucking good about myself killing Micro in one fucking hit, but then, you know, you make me feel like a fucking idiot. I hope you're happy. This makes me sad, Mike. This makes me sad, Angus. This makes me sad. Let's see, one grab a sip of tea. So yeah, long story short, we finally get the puzzle done, and we finally get teleported out. And this is when we were discussing like what to do with Sola, like because again, we were about to starve to death because Sola would literally eat any food. So Sola's idea was hey, let me poison him. But honestly, making poison, that's gonna take too much time. So I instead I was like, hey, how about we just punch you and knock you out? Like we beat you into a game, basically. Solo was not down for that, but unfortunately for him, unfortunately for Sola, he was talking to Manos at the time, not Elijah. So Elijah crept back behind Sola and punched him right in the back of the fucking head and knocked him out in one punch. Like, seriously, Elijah has become one punch alchemist. It's great. So we finally get Sola up on the horse and we get back to town thinking we'll be conquering heroes. Nobody's there. So I take Sola to the bar, do some light destruction of property, you know, just all's work in a day's pay. What? What? Anyways, fucking so Manos goes check up on Quinn. Quinn is thankfully still there. So we waste a lot of time. We legitimately waste a lot of time here. Like just trying to, because there's a big giant trap door. Like obvious, it's like, check the trap door. There's humming coming from the trap door. And then it's like, hey, let's go back to the cave. Like that we first came that from our first adventure. Let's go back there and check out that shit. Nothing was there. It was a complete waste of fucking time to go there. So we go back to the bar, go down. And there's a wizard guy and a smoke and a fire pit, and he sacrificed the lady, and all of the townspeople are down there in a weird trance. So Manos starts blabbing. Manos starts blabbing at the wizard, and the wizard starts blabbing back. Elijah gets fully buffed up, and then we fucking go. We start fighting. And oh boy. Combat was a real clusterfuck in the very public spanking. Like, Jason's going to have a lot of fun editing these videos into the podcast. So basically what happened is the wizard fucks up. He summons, I'm pretty sure he summoned a Dretch, but it might have been a Quizits. I can't remember. I think it was a Dretch. Basically, he summoned one of the lower ranked demons that basically what it does is it farts. It does a big fart, and if you fail your fortitude save, you can't do nothing but move. You can only move and throw up. Those are the two things you can do around. So we all made our saves. The wizard did not. So the wizard just got pinned into a corner by Elijah and Sola, and like he started like I missed a lot. So like the wizard did run past me a lot, but like I just like seriously, Elijah just chased him around in like an old Looney Tunes cartoon, like when a woman is chasing a mouse with a broom. I just kept fucking just whacking him with my fucking Morning Star. It was great, and because I was fully buff and I had Expeditious Retreat on, like I could literally move across the entire room in one round. So it didn't matter how far the fucking wizard got past me. It didn't matter if he did a full withdrawal reaction. I'd be able to cut him off at literally every fucking pass. And what ultimately doomed him is he was trying to get to the fucking ladder to go back up, and I got in front of it and was like, "Hey, bitch." Bam! Dead. So yeah, we're heroes. We saved the town, killed him. Well, to be fair, I I did all the like. Elijah's the fucking hero here. He's the one who killed all the shit. And looking back, I'm pretty sure Elijah has killed the most shit. Just saying. Elijah C. Scuggs, the hero we need and the hero we deserve. See you next time. It's going to be a long time before I see you on another Very Public Spanking Pathfinder update, but, it'll happen. Well, I will be doing Traveler updates, so there you go.